It was supposed to be just another cheerful day in Changsha, a city that often buzzes with celebrity excitement. But what unfolded outside the Hi6 studio recently left fans with mixed emotions: excitement, concern, and an unmistakable emptiness. Shen, adored for her gentle smile and charming presence, found herself once again surrounded, no, mobbed, by a flood of fans as she arrived on set. While it's not the first time this has happened, the scene outside the building this time had a different weight. The crowd surged forward the moment her car pulled up, phones held high, voices echoing through the busy air. Some fans had camped out overnight just to catch a glimpse of her. They held banners, flowers, and even small handwritten notes in hopes of handing them directly to her. Can you imagine what that must feel like? Being loved so deeply that people wait hours just to see your face, yet at the same time, being pushed, pulled, surrounded, barely able to breathe as the love turns into chaos. That's what Shen faced that day. Her face, usually glowing with calm delight, flashed moments of visible discomfort as her security struggled to carve a path for her through the sea of admirers. A few times, she turned around to smile and wave, always graceful, never flustered in public. But if you watched closely, you could see the strain in her eyes.
Shen isn't one to complain.
She's always been known for being kind to her fans, patiently signing autographs, smiling for selfies even when clearly exhausted. But today wasn't just a crowd. It was a wave. The noise, the closeness, the overwhelming nature of it all. It's enough to make anyone pause. And while fans argue that it's a sign of her growing popularity, others are beginning to worry. Is this kind of adoration becoming dangerous? Are boundaries being blurred too far? Some netizens have started raising questions online. Why is her security always so loose? Don't they know how many people wait for her every time? One fan asked. Another posted a shaky video of the scene, writing, "This isn't love anymore. This is dangerous."
And you know what?
They might be right. And just as all this was happening, this emotional roller coaster of love, worry, chaos, and admiration, there was a silence that wrapped around one specific name: Wang.
Yes, Dylan.
The other half of the duo that fans have been shipping since Meteor Garden. The one whose teasing glances, subtle jokes, and strong protective presence next to Shen always calm situations like this. Fans didn't just come to Hi6 to see Shen. They came hoping, begging for a Daishin moment. Just one smile exchanged between the two. One glance. One frame. But Dylan wasn't there. It stung. The moment people realized Dylan wouldn't be on this week's episode, the atmosphere shifted. Fans who had gathered for both stars began to murmur, disappointment quietly spreading through the air.
"He's not coming," someone asked.
"Is he okay?" another whispered. Everyone knew he had taken a short break, focusing on personal matters and other schedules, but the hope had still lingered. After all, Hi6 is never quite the same without him. Especially not when Shen is there, alone in the spotlight, smiling while secretly missing that one person who always made her feel like she wasn't facing it all by herself. People online began expressing how they felt. One fan wrote, "I kept waiting for him to show up as a surprise guest, but he didn't. It just doesn't feel right." Another said, "Watching Shen struggle through the crowd, it hit me hard, because when Dylan is there, he watches over her. His absence today made it so obvious." And then there were the comments from longtime followers. You could almost feel that she missed him too. And maybe she did. Maybe as Shen stepped onto the set, fixing her dress and brushing her hair back into place, she thought about how Dylan would always tease her before the cameras rolled. Maybe she remembered how he used to whisper jokes during rehearsals, or how he'd offer his arm like a gentleman when they had to walk across a slippery stage. Without him there, the energy was different. Not worse, just quieter, dimmer. And in a world full of flashing lights and noise,